And then from here, let's get our mining done. So we're going to start on the outside and then move in. I think that'll be a good choice for us. Let's fix all of this. Why? I'm doing all that you ask of me, game. Nope. Why did that crash? Evolutions increased by size, so good to know. I'd really like to know what the exact setup I need for the walls are. Because I thought I was doing it fine. But we just got a collapse, which means I'm not doing it fine. Luckily it didn't kill anything that I had other than a couple walls. That's nice. Alright, so if that's the case, I think what we should do is double up on some walls every once in a while. And that should help us out. So let's clean this up. Place down the walls first and then pick things up. Be smart. Okay, and then we'll double up on the wall here. In fact, we'll add a whole set of walls just as a precaution. That'll separate our mine with our smelting area at least. And hopefully this will give some stability. Okay. And we're just moving out, putting things where we think we can. Then we'll build an outside wall perimeter. I don't know if this actually helps, and this might just be a huge waste of walls, but you know, we can always pick them up later. So, no harm done. All right. So that should be fine, hopefully. Let's get back to our mining. So again, I wanted to put them on the outside because the outside will help us, it'll make it easier for us a little bit. Just something like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. We can always, we will be changing this later. Oh. Something like that, hopefully. So these are majority iron. These are majority copper. They should play out what we'd like them to. And all excess things will go into here. That's pretty good. I think that's a good starter setup. We're gonna add more later. I am gonna add a couple here though, just for the stone. And because we have the filter on, I can just add it, no question. But see, now the question, well, okay. I do have a question, and now the question is going to be, should I filter this another time before it gets to this point? Because presumably this will fill up with stone. Also, I have this on the wrong way, I guess. Go. Okay, we'll just have to check back on this later. Hopefully this will be fine. But look at that. We finally have stuff. I'm so excited with our new setup. Okay, neato. And then later on we'll add a couple more smelters. I just wanted to have this as a proof of concept at the moment. And we'll do this, we'll let that go for a little bit. Okay, with the stone that we have, I'm gonna make all of this. We need more iron, looks like. So let's go pick that up. In our handy dandy setup that we have here. Look at that. Fancy. I love it. Alright. Things are looking up. How fast is our electricity going though? Looks like it's still decent. Ooh, we do need to add more though. I'm okay with it being inefficiently run for the moment, so I'm gonna let that go. Because I want to prepare other things first. Okay, this is still looking good. It looks like I completely forgot to add a proper inserter here. There we go. Okay, let's go check on the other one. See how that's doing. And then after that, I want to mine this whole area out. I have a lot more mining to go, but I think we're finally making some good progress. So what we have, we can start automating red science, and then we can just make green science in our inventory the whole time. They're out. Something going for them. So that's fine. Pick up these. Pick up the coal. Good. Okay, so we're gonna start automating red science, I guess, just out of these 2 blocks that we have, or chests. Because I think we're capable of doing so. So let's just do it right away. Why not? Save us some trouble in the future. Save us some time now. Alright, so basically all I want, I need some inserters, huh? Where I need more assembly machines. So we're just gonna bring copper up this way and into the assembly machine here. And then that should have everything that we need. We'll output the labs, and I guess I should put the labs down here now. That way I don't have to belt them up towards the labs that way. Like we need to go buy more wood, though. It looks like we have spitters now. That sucks. It's gonna make things a lot harder for me because I can't just stand and fight anymore. I need to get out of the way. Spitters shoot the goo, the goo that does damage to you over time, like acid. Making a bunch of poles. Be all we need for the near future. Pick up our labs. So this should do it. This should have thing automated. Okay. Actually put these into a chest and then put that just a little bit. And there we go. We have red science automated, although it's, you know, a little slow, but better than we had it before. Now we can just make green science all we want. And hopefully we'll be able to keep up with these 3 labs that we have currently. Looks good. Okay, let's add to our engines now that way we have more room. Stone. All this is still good to have, but kind of pointless, so I'm gonna just pick them up right now. Area 2 is finished. So now we have grenades if we want to try and see how those work. Those will help me out with the spitters. Okay, let's even this out now. I have 3 walls left. Okay, let's see. How do we want to set up our engine? I want to put them next to each other? Probably. And so let's support it a little bit more from the side. Oh, geez. That sucks. But again, you know, could be worse. No big deal. Really lost a boiler and 2 engines. Stop all this. Our coal chest is still up and running, so that's all I care about, really. 1 engine, 1 boiler. I'm still very confused on how exactly the cave-ins work. Is it less than 4 tiles across? Interesting how that continued to work. All right, put all those walls up, and hopefully that will work. Save before I do anything else. Yep. So this apparently does not count for anything. We can put the 1 engine down. That one seemed a little bit iffy though. Because, I mean, certainly this is more than 4 tiles across. I was really hoping it'd be fine if we just added more walls, but I think what we should do is just put them around. Hacker Dota Kune, thank you for the follow. Really bad at reading names, I've realized. Right. So with this, we should be able to put some walls in between. I just should have done this in the first place, but I wanted to save some space. But you can't tell me that now, because I'm just gonna start saying your name wrong. Okay, so now we have 2 chests that we need to keep up with on terms of the coal, but it shouldn't be too bad. These aren't using that quickly. Should be fine. Okay, good enough. Okay, they're using kind of quickly, but we're getting more coal. So with that, our power should be back to normal. Good. Good. This is still running. Good. Does look like these corners are really tough for my inserters. That instead. Probably should have done this in the first place. Okay, do we have any stone bricks? We do. Make some walls out of them. We can. Science. We have 1.4k. Where did all my money go? I mean, we're still ahead. We should be at 1k with the 100 walls. But we're gonna save some money here, so that's nice. I put all those up so I can straighten this out. Good. That should be fine. Right. Look at our supply. That's nice. Then I guess occasionally I'll just come over here, grab the stone, put it in this chest here, and we'll be fine. Actually, if I do that, I can just automate it myself. I don't have any more. Oh, I do. Perfect. All right. So with all that done, we should finally get back to what really matters, digging. Gotta dig and Diggy. The plan is to just mine out this whole middle section here. And I guess here as well. Oh, we found some more oil. Yeah, let's check that out first. Good thing the map is here, because I would never actually see the oil. I'd be in a lot of trouble. Should be right here. Let's make sure we collapse on us. Oh, it's lower down. Hey. Again, I do like the biters because they give me more EXP than mining does. Boy, does EXP come slow. What I'm hoping for is that I have realized that the research gives us a good chunk of EXP each time. So hopefully the upper level research will really accelerate that. All right, what do you got? 176? That's pretty good. That's way better than the 43% we had over there. Let's keep mining. Maybe we can get a sister patch here. And again, I'm not entirely sure how I want to get the oil out. Because trying to put them all together into one storage tank is just unreasonable. So I'd probably be packing them into barrels, which is a pain in itself, but it's probably the smarter way to do it. Trying to pipe it all over the place would be a logistic nightmare. Alright, so it does look like that was alone, but I need to mine this out anyways, so I'm just gonna finish this off. You should keep in mind that we've learned that the evolution of the biters increases by the cavern size, and right now we're at 11.4k. A lot of mining that we've done. But we should be aware of that. Still gonna just mine out everything pretty much, but it does come at a cost for us to get this all set up. Don't trust it. Don't trust it at all. Okay, let's... The mess. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Let's pick all this up. We're definitely getting way more copper than iron, or I guess we're using it up faster. What was all that? Okay. So let's see. Another thing that we can do is we can try to automate belts at the very least, and then that will half this time a little bit. We'll just use the same belt gear inserter thing and put that into an assembly machine here. Belts. Need more inserters. And we'll put some iron in here and then just put it in there and then output it. And we'll have some belts. Then we can use that for green signs. We can use that for just whatever our needs are for belts. And you know, hopefully that'll be good. All right, seems like it's working. I would also like an inserter automated, but I don't think we have enough room for it right now. I think what I want to do is I want to actually increase our iron mining here. So let's do that. I'm gonna mine down a little bit here so I can add additional miners. It's gonna be real messy. Yeah, I planned on just mining it here and then moving it in slowly. But it might just be better to do it in horizontal stripes. Or do it both at once, you know? It is kind of sobering to look at. Like, this seems like a lot of ore. And, you know, it's not an insignificant amount, but I think we're going to go through it pretty quickly once we get this really popping. Our saving grace is basically that we're not really making anything else other than science. We're not spending it on a lot of inserters or anything like that. We will be, but you know, those inserters are going to be for science mainly, not for my use. Hey, level 10. Nice. I think we have shotguns now. I'm not really a fan of shotguns, but they might come in handy in the mine here. All right, so we got a little bit more space here. It's gonna get the outer edge. And there's boy. All right, really not much. Not much space. And I've revised my previous statement. Really? I saved our mining. I don't understand the cave-ins at all. I feel like I should be fine. I'm placing them every 4, like they told me in the beginning, but not good enough. Oh boy, really? Okay, good. So it looks like you can save your cave-in by just putting more walls down immediately. No? That has a good amount of iron. So So does this. We finally have this done. And more iron should be on the way then. Kind of matches our copper output, so that's good. Change this out. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, I just realized we're not really storing the copper or iron anywhere. So if it gets backed up, it gets backed up. But no, we do have this chest. Okay. We're gonna be full on copper soon. Not sure what to think about that. Probably should do something about it, but we'll do that later. We really need to get into more mining here. Okay, so we're gonna mine this area out. Do that. And just as a heads up, I'm probably going to end our stream in about 20 or so minutes. Had a pretty bad headache all day. Oh, I got some sleep. But we're still having fun enough here that I can weather a headache. We're getting progress, and that's all that matters. We only have a smelting area. We have a smelting area. Mining and smelting is what I meant to say there. And things are looking good. We have a nice copper, iron, and stone supply. Our coal is looking nice as well. So really, we just need to get all of our production up, and it'll be smooth sailing into mid-game, where we'll need to figure out how to get oil going. We'll start to do that pretty much once this is done. Because the faster we can get into blue science stuff, the faster we can get into robots. And robots, I'm still hoping, are going to be our savior in everything here. But I mean, really, look at all this room that we're making. It's quite nice. These walls are a mess, though. I really need to either make more walls and make more solid walls, or space these out properly. So here, we need to figure out what we want to put over here. In terms of things that we need to make, it's really just anything that has to do with science. Science is really all we care about, and as long as we can get that going, then we're making progress. So we have our belts being made, we have our red science already being automated. So we just need to get our inserters made that will allow us to automate green science, and then we can focus on our oil stuff, like I was saying. As for the oil, I think I made up my mind. I think what we want to do is just mine it in that one small area, put it into a storage tank, and then slowly put all of those things into barrels. That is going to cost us a lot of steel in the way of barrels, but I don't really see a better way of transporting oil. And we can't really make everything where the oil's at, because each one is really small and it won't last very long. So if we set up a whole refinery setup and everything in here or something, or something, then it's not gonna last. And then we'll have to bring everything else over to that point or reset it up somewhere else, and that's just a huge... So what I think I should do is probably use some of this area just for our refinery and oil things, and we'll bring the oil to here. I think that's our best bet. I am going to make a couple of grenades, I think, so we can see how it mines. Definitely going to be very costly to do because of the coal. But if it does a nice AoE and gets rid of the walls pretty quickly, then it might be worth our time. Probably isn't, in all honesty, because we're going to have to upgrade the grenades if we're going to use them. And that's just more science that's down the drain, basically. It's been a while, so let's go back over here and check what's going on. Looks like we're backed up on coal. Which all let's go on. Not bad, not bad. I'm fine with this. Pick up this coal and put them in near our electricity. It's nice to know that the electricity doesn't run unless it needs to. Because if I was just wasting all this electricity for no reason, then not very good. We have 174 science coming in. That's pretty awesome. That should be more than enough for advanced electronics. And it looks like we're far up on our red science, so that's pretty nice as well. Okay, let's limit this a little bit, because again, this is mainly going to be used for science. I don't think I'm going to need that much. We got this mined out. I'm going to mine this out now, and then get the rest here. I'll grab some coal and then do it up. It's going to be a while before they make, but at least we'll have them. I'll just keep forgetting otherwise. Funny it is. That'll be good for my defense if I ever run into a big group of them, group of biters. I can just throw the nades at them. And then we have another set of walls coming up because we're basically out again. We're using up walls a lot faster than we were. So it's nice that we have the supply of stone. Part of me feels like I should be mining every little bit of ore that we can find here because of our early game where we were so desperate in need of them, but I think we're in a good spot. We don't have to do that anymore. Still feels like I should though. That's pretty brutal. I guess I should start getting some ammo made as well. We're actually at... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we're actually at 2.6k coins. That's a lot more than I thought we had. But we're at 1.6k. I'm still considering buying ammo. Mainly because I don't want to make it, but it's still way too expensive. So if that's the case, let's put this down. I guess we've used all of our inserters, so I guess I'll just use this. Now we'll have a stock of ammo that I won't feel as bad using. I don't want to really use the armor piercing at the moment. I'm going to... stop this. Make that back in the queue and keep on moving. We really need those walls, so I needed to move them up. Yeah, so there's spitters mixed in now. You can see the goo on the ground, so I need to watch out for that. Melee has become probably unwise to use. So I probably should just start using my gun more. Hi team, how goes it? Oh no. we're not taken down. There's no poison underneath us, so I'll fight him like a man. But let's see, let's put down a turret. Ammo in there, and hopefully that will help us out. Alright. Good job. Yeah. We are getting 7 EXP per now instead of the 5 we started with and the 6 we were at before. That's exciting. Excuse me, why are you shooting at my... Why are you hitting my turret? Very rude, by the way. Also, turret, you should probably attack the thing attacking you first. But you know what? That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. Close. We almost lost our turret and all that ammo. That would have been a hefty loss. By the way, let's save. Let's be smart. We have a nice, stable base right now. He has to have a nice record of it. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening, because that's still within 4 tiles. Very confusing. So I think the best way to mine is just do the one tile and then eventually move in and fill in the rest. Because if we do the one tile, then we can place the pillars there and just move in without really worrying too much, I think. We have that. Now let's up. A little sad because we don't have any more pockets to expect over here. That means we're gonna have to mine every little thing here. All right, so let's place a couple down. As liberated. I was wondering. Obliterated, you know? That would have been nice. So we're at 11.9k mining size now. That means we've gone up 500 since the last time that we checked that. Oh nice, we just got a chest, it looks like. I don't really know the difference between the rock smash and the mining size. Mine size, I mean. Because, you know, like, the caves exist, certainly, but that was close. We're gonna wait a little bit before we mine anymore. But yeah, the caves exist, so there is mining size in that. But I don't think it's like twice the amount. I don't think we've uncovered twice the amount that we've mined. That's a little suspect to me. Because I've painstakingly mined most of this myself. Really just the areas with the water that I haven't really mined out that much. Oh, is this oil? Hey! That's a lot of oil. 255? That's the most I've seen so far. Like that. Even near our base. Alright, so we got that portion set. Let's do this one, and then I guess this one, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, where's my turret? Help me out. Yeah, these medium biters are definitely a problem. With the regular firearms that we're using, they're quite tanky. We're tripling our firepower here. Hopefully that will be enough. Right, let's put our science back into the labs. Probably not doing anything right now. They are not. Like copper has been filled up as we had expected, but this main chest is still fine, so we'll let that go for now. I don't really know what to make with copper. I guess we could start automating copper cables. That will help us out on our circuit building. So I'm going to do that. At least we'll have something to do with the copper. All right, so that. Me. I'll make this a little bit faster, I guess. We have 73 in there, 200 in there, and we're about halfway there. So we should have advanced electronics with all of that stuff that we're making at the moment. All right, so wrap it up. So basically, this time we were able to set up all of our smelting area. We found our copper vein and some oil. So we've made some pretty good progress on the stream today. Pretty proud of what we've done. We've mined out all of this, and that certainly took a while, but definitely gonna be worth it. Gonna help us out in the long run. We have our lab stuff. Red science is automated. Green is half automated, I guess you could say. So we're looking good. We have a couple oil patches now to work with, so we're gonna grab those next time and I guess work on our blue science things. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get some oil refineries up here and separate them out, make our solid fuel and plastics and all that. We should probably figure out how to belt some coal over. That way we can automate our electricity as well as getting plastics going, because plastics need the coal. All right, we have some grenades, so I want to use them. Definitely a waste. I wouldn't have been able to kill all of those with the 12 I had left. So that's a little sad, but it's good to know. Perhaps if we got a couple upgrades on the grenades, we could use them as a legitimate mining source. However, that would mean that I would have to research it, and research is very precious and expensive. I don't want to spend several tiers of science research to just to get grenade power up. There'd be a lot of time wasted. That said, it is a lot of time wasted just mining out all this stuff. So who knows? Maybe it's more efficient to get the grenade stuff going. I mean, I could still make a lot of grenades and still mine it normally with the grenades. You can see, we used 8 and they're still not even halfway down. And that's only one layer, basically. We'd have to use hundreds and hundreds of grenades if we wanted to mine things. We'll probably consider it later on when we're a little bit more established. Okay. So you know, as for late game, we need to figure out how we want to set that up. We're gonna need a ton of each thing. The low density structure units cost a ton of copper, plastic, steel. I mean the rock in general, you know. And I think even if we had mined out everything that we have right now and did it efficiently, it'd still be a little bit short for a rocket, I think. So we'll need to figure out how to do that. Ooh, we got a nice pocket for once. That's nice. That'll save me some time. Fortunately, nothing really came with the pocket. That's stressing, but I'd rather have that than nothing, I guess. Okay. Red circuits are almost done. Not sure if it's still moving. Also, we haven't making anything. You need to always be grafting. ABC. Is that a fish? Oh no, that's copper. Okay. Random fish on the ground? That's weird. I'm a little curious how fast your mining will get eventually, because your mining does increase per level. You get a little bit faster. I'm a little curious to see how fast it would be at level 100, which I think is the max. What if it's basically instant? That'd be interesting. Turrets! It's gonna be so nice to look at once we're done. Have all the space to work with. Getting claustrophobic up in here. It'll definitely help us out. I'm not sure if we're gonna mine out this portion, because I think we have enough space as is right now. So I might just leave that for later expansion. Tomorrow, that is. So we're probably not gonna mine this anytime soon, I think. And we're done. Finally. All right, so look at all of that. Look at all that color. That's pretty exciting. 122k copper, 272k iron. That's actually connected. 24k coal. That's not too much. Also sad because it doesn't look like this vein continues any farther down. But more iron down here. some coal down here. A little bit of uranium. So, looking good. Looking good. We're going to be stopping here for today. So tomorrow, we're going to do all those things I talked about and see how it goes. Thanks everyone for watching. Much appreciated. Thanks for everyone coming by, keeping me company. I will see you guys next time.